Hey guys, welcome to part 2 of my tauros video. Continuing where I left off, I will be making the first half of the body and I will be using the egg shape for it. All I'm going to do is squishing and squashing and then rotating it to the position I want. Next up is going to be the second half of the body where the hind legs are attached to. For this section, I'm using the cone shape and also the half sphere. I'm using the half sphere to round off both sides of the cone because, as you can see, the butt end of the body is rounded. Now I'm just lining up both of the shape and then I'm going to copy and paste the half sphere and then flip it over. That way I can put one at the bottom also. I just have to resize it so it's the same size as the bottom part of the cone. And then I'm just lining it up and grouping all of the parts together. Once I group the shapes together, it's just a matter of moving it into position and resizing it to the size that I want. Once the back portion of the body is done, I duplicate it and then make it larger and turn it into a hole. I'm doing this because I want to carve into the front end of the body. That way the back side of the body can have some space to allow movements when I connect both bodies. Alright, so now I'm going to start on the legs. So for this part, I'm going to be using a sphere. I just got to reshape it. And then this part right here will be a cone, maybe a pineapple and a cone for the lower legs. And the hind legs will be quite similar. Alright, now I'm going to get to the legs. For the lower part of the legs, I used the cone and pineapple shape. For the pineapple, I had to manipulate it to get the curve and thickness that I want. For the hooves, I'm using a parabola and a cylinder. The purpose of the parabola is to make one side of the hooves stick out more. For the hind legs, I will be using the egg for the upper part, and the next lower part is going to be a pineapple shape. For the bottom of the leg, it's going to be two cones and then the hooves. The last thing that is going to be on this video is how to make the legs movable. I just take a sphere and then turn it into a hole. That way it will cut into the body and leave a crater, making enough space for the legs to move around. I also use the same method for the hind legs. Alrighty, so this is going to be the end of part 2 of the Toro series. Part 3 is going to be the final, and it will show how I made all the joint connections in order to connect all the parts together. So if you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe to see more from me.